Hi guys, Cindy here. So today I want us to make some press-ons. I don't know how long this video is going to be. We're going to be using gel products, so hopefully it won't be too much longer than a regular video. Anyway, but first I got some new nails in the mail and I used them. I want to show them to you and we will compare those with the Pre plus the 123 Go Eternal Beige because those are kind of colored also. So let's get started. I'm going to move the camera down. Hopefully I've got it down good. Can y'all see? Okay, anyway, so every now and then I'll look at the camera to see how it looks for me. So I got these from Amazon and they came like this, and this is what I'm wearing today. I painted these to kind of give a little contrast, but these two, there's no top coat, no nothing on them. I just glued those dudes on. These two, I wanted to use some foil. I got some new foil from Wish. At first I did the old-fashioned non-gel kind. Well, I kind of waited like to do the nails and did them in a hurry, and so I ended up gimping them all up. So I had to, while they was already on my fingers, take the polish remover and get the old foil off, and I put some gel foil glue on and cooked it, and then put the foil on and then put a top coat on. And anyway, so this morning this finger's real super irritated, so it was a gel top coat that I put on these two too, not the others. And so I must have got some on me. I have to be super careful. So I'm really babying that again now. That's the reason. But we're going to use gel today. We're just not going to, we're going to do it on the nails and not on me, and so it should be okay. So anyway, this is what came from Amazon. I bought them at the same time that I bought those pump-ups, and they had some pump-ups like them, and they looked beautiful, but they was a couple dollars more. I don't know how much these were. I think they was like $13.99 or something like that, and I just love them. One problem I have is I can't see the numbers very well, and so that gets hard for me. You know, even with my glasses on, I don't even know if they have numbers on here. I don't know if y'all can see or not. I couldn't see any, but it just could be that I just can't see them. So I had to really put forth effort to find some, and it's going to be a challenge when I try to size them when I already have nails on. And it came with this. What did it come with? It came with these glues, and I did use one of these yesterday, which I've got some, didn't use the whole thing. And I really like this glue. It was kind of a gel type texture, and I really liked it. So I'm going to be looking for these again. I looked to see if they had the vivid color. I did not see the vivid color in this brand on Amazon. They might have them on Ali, but I'm getting kind of tired of ordering stuff and taking 3 months if it shows up, and a lot of times they don't. So I don't know. I think I'd rather just bundle up stuff and get enough for a $25 order and go for Amazon. Because if you hunt, you can typically find okay prices. Like I ordered me some foils from Amazon today, and I hunted and found some for $6 a box, which is good because when I had bought it at Wish last time, I think I paid like $4 for a box, and I know when I looked at the previous order, I think I probably paid that much in postage too. So, oh, I didn't leave those out. Anyway, I'm not getting them back out. But anyway, they're comparable to these GLX. Is that upside down? I don't know if it's upside down or not, but I can't open it that way. And I've worn these a couple times, and I might do me a set with them today, but I'm not going to use them for this video. I'll do it off camera. And I've used them before. The gel or the apres are really rounded, unlike my fingers are flat. And so the last time I used them, it was before I started using adhesive pads, and they was kind of hard to push down because they was so rounded. But now that I've got the adhesive pad, they're probably fine. It is kind of hard to type with this pointy here, so you have to kind of cut that off if you're just going to go to work. But it looks like it's the same color. Do you see that? Let me see. And I mean, of course, everyone knows apres are great nails. And I had no problem with them. I don't like using them a lot because they're so expensive. You think, well, you want to save them. But we may as well use them. We pay for them. But look, it's the same color. It's the same texture. But these were just great. These, you know, like these ones I've got on, this does not have a top coat or anything. And that is with me using acetone to get the old foil off these. You know, I was super careful. And this one, I don't know. I just wanted a little bit of contrast. I thought this would go with these. But this would have looked fine with nothing on it too. So then we've got the 1, 2, 3, go. Let me put these over here. And that's what we're going to use today, but we're going to have to help them out. That's another reason we're using gel, because I don't think that you should use these as just plain press-ons without helping them out with a little bit of gel or something. They're just too bendy. I know that Max gets mad. He doesn't like people say they're bendy, but they are. I've used them with just polish before, and they would, like, you know, getting towards the base want to tear and stuff like this. They're not really meant for you to use as press-ons only. They are bendy. So I'm going to help them out with a little bit of gel. Except I'm not using these. These are pretty. They'll be pretty long. I'm going to use the almond and cut those down. But I like the 1, 2, 3, go. Especially when you was using gel and stuff, because that end is nice and thin and tapered and all that other good stuff. I'm going to use these and cut the tip off. Looks like I put a coffin in my almond stack. I remember once upon a time I thought these were so long. Now they just seem normal. My husband's telling me my nails was way too long last night. That's these. And I said, oh, so you mean that? So that means I know that they're just fine. And these aren't even the XXXL. I thought about ordering some XXXL, but I just don't think I'm up to it. Especially like these little pinky and stuff. I don't think I could go any longer, and then I'm afraid to rip my finger off. So I'm going to use an almond, and I'm going to chop about 1/2 inch of the tip off so that I can wear those to work. So let's pick out the ones we want. Okay. There's 2 zeros. And I do like the boxes. They're easy to stack and everything, but it's hard for me to pick them out. The bags are easy because they've got that big number on there. Let's get a couple of 2s. Except I better be stacking them on the bins or I'll lose track of what is what again. See, one of these I pulled the little sticky off of. Okay, maybe I must have fixed it. So, where's my clippers? Right here they are. And the trash can. So, I'm just going to clip the tip off. Hopefully I won't clip too much or too little. Is this in camera? I can't really see, so I'm sorry if it gets out of focus. I'm trying hard to keep it in here. Because I've got it on a little stand, and then it's I have to try to just kind of look periodically to make sure Let's get a couple of size 2s. Yeah, I was in kind of an honest Naruto mood there for a while. Now I'm sort of more in a coffin mood. Probably because it's easier to type with. I'll probably, once I get to work, like I'll probably put, when I decide to wear these, I'll probably wear them, change them Tuesday night. And if I get to work Wednesday and have trouble typing, I'll have to clip them down more. Hopefully that'll be enough. It's down a little bit. I'm going to clip these a little bit more. Thumbs can be a bit longer because, you know, they just sit there. And these are easy to clip because they're not really curved like the coffins are. Now these, what do we say? These are a little bit different color. Of course, they don't claim to be the same color. Okay. There we go. Now let's get another one. Size 9. I don't think I need a 9. Size 1. No, I don't need 1. Size 4. Okay, let's do a 4. Get out a couple of 4s. So the 4 is going to go on the pointer finger. Cut some of that off. Probably need 2 little clips. There we go. Yeah, these are to wear to work. I've already said that, didn't I? Okay. One of these days, I'll have to learn to do voiceovers, and they'll go quicker. Of course, then you wouldn't see all the steps in case you're curious and want to make you some press-ons for work. So that's probably okay. Now, let's get some more bags out. So yeah, these bags are nice. Size, that's 9, I think. What's this? Let's see if 8 is gonna fit. Okay. Hopefully y'all can see everything good. Hopefully it's not upside down too. It is, it is. Okay, so these 8s are going to be for my pinkies, I think. I might have to go to a 9. Okay, come on now. And a lot of times I kind of wanted to hold off on the email coutures too because they were just so hard to get. I don't know. I think that we might need a 9 for this. I think we're going to give a 9. Let's see. I think these are 6. There's a 9. So, 9 probably be better than 8. Be a little bit smaller. Don't want anything too big. Let's make sure this really is a 9. I didn't put the wrong. See, I just cannot see that. It seems kind of big. I'm afraid a 10 will be too small. We'll just go with a 9. And this I don't have to cut very much off. I might could leave this pointy, but I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and trim it like the others. I, 6 is, 6 is 6. 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 6 is 6 I'm going to be sweeping up little triangles. There you go. Now then, I need a 3. Got a 7, a 5, and an 11. I'm missing a 3. I wonder if I'll put that in another bag. 9, 5, 7, 6, 8, 4, 2, 10. Let's look in this other bag. See if I stuck a 3 in this bag. 9. I'm hunting, sorry. I know I'm doing it off camera. I figured it's easier for me to see this way. Well, bummer. 1, 2. So I don't see any pointy ones. Well, if I can't find my 3, I've got some clear that I'll use that instead, and that'll be one that I paint a different color. I did not see it. What do we got here? A 3. Sorry. But you know, I go through this kind of stuff all the time. Every time I do nails, it's something like this. Has anyone ordered anything lately from Nail Couture? Are they still having their backlog problems? I really don't have anything that I need. It would have been nice to like order some of those new nails with the sparkles and stuff in them, but I just am not up to waiting 3 months. You know, 2 weeks is just the most I think we should have to wait on something. So. And with Amazon, well, a lot of that Nail Couture stuff, whoever that seller is, they make you pay shipping anyway. Or what they do is they just jump up the price and then they say free shipping. No, so you're paying for shipping. Okay. You may not realize it, but you're paying for shipping. Nothing is free in this world. Okay, so we got them trimmed up for little coffins that I can wear to work. Hopefully they're short enough. If not, we'll just cut them some more. Once I get to work, I have a little pair of clippers in my purse, plus I have nail files. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, I got a little bucket block. I'm going to try to just buff the top of them a little bit. I don't know if you need to or not. Let's see. Because I'm going to put a little base coat on here like I told you. This is, I don't think they're really sturdy enough to wear as press-ons without a bunch of gel or some gel. You know, I'm just going to put a base coat on it. Just kind of rough it up a little bit so it'll stick, hopefully. You know, I guess you could put acrylic. I did order me an acrylic kit this morning, a little beginner's kit, because I would like to do some like prettier press-ons and, you know, like encapsulation or something. And I just don't know how that's going to work with poly gel because I really don't want to use a drill. I would just soon smooth it out right the first time. Of course, famous last words. It may be a fiasco. We'll try that. Maybe we'll make a video trying it if it don't take too long. Okay. Let's fix this one. We listened to church this morning. I do feel kind of left out a little bit. It's nice not having to get out, especially in the winter when it's cold. And My husband's 71 years old and he's scared of getting it, and so it's just easier if we kind of hunker down and not get around a whole lot of people. Okay, so I've got my Couture base coat, base gel, so we're going to use that. Just put a little, let's see, I hadn't used this in a while. I need to be using up all my gel products anyway. I think I just recently found this out. There's a little symbol on the back. I can't hardly read it. It's this little picture of an open jar. It tells you how soon you're supposed to use it. Although I can't read that. It might be 12 months, it might be 3 months. I don't know. But, so, they don't last forever. This is just to give it some strength. My husband's downstairs listening to Elvis on YouTube. And some of this experiment, it may turn out just awful. If it does, you guys will find out. And it seemed like this foil that I used, to me, it seemed like it kind of went on a little bit easier with the gel foil glue. And I hope I have my little, hold on a second. There it is. All right, so we're going to cook these 1 minute. I got my little thing right here. Set on 60 seconds. Move that over a little bit. So anyway, so I guess I got to talk for a minute, don't I? I can talk easy. Whether you're going to be interested in what I got to say is a different story. Try to pick up some of these little things here. But anyway, I hope everyone's having a great week and doing something fun. You know, I talked to my husband about these nails. I know this is just decoration and it's not important in anything, but you know, we're going through some hard times. We just need to have something that we enjoy. You know, something that you can do at home. You know, that you're not out shopping. And although we still do plenty of shopping, don't we? So, and then also what I'm going to use, my last Maniology subscription, I did not use the plates. That plate stamping was a whole lot harder than they made it out to look. So, I'm going to use this collar. It came in some little summer bundle, and I didn't use none of them. They made watermelons and stuff. And this is the foil that I decided to use. I kind of liked it. And so I need to use this expensive polish. Typically, if I'm going to buy polish, I like to get it in a kit where, you know, you're just paying like, you know, maybe $1 or $2 per bottle. And I think I probably, you know, if you add these up, and these cost probably, you know, $6 a bottle. And I paid it. So I need to be using this expensive polish. Well, I don't know how this is going on with the base coat. And that can be drying while we're doing other stuff. I'm just going to try one nail since this is not going on real good. Or one nail on each hand, the pinky. I was thinking about using that peach color too, but I don't know. Okay, we can be letting that dry while we're doing other stuff. Should we give it a try for the pink one here? Let's go ahead. We'll do a different finger on each hand. Let's do the thumb. What was it, Susie from Nail Career Education? She says when she doesn't know what she's doing, she'll either do the pinky or the thumb, because she says people don't look at those. Well, people don't look at my nails anyway. Where I work, no one looks at my nails. I just do it because I like it. I do it for me. When I'm out and about, a lot of times people ask to see them and compliment me, but at work they don't. And that's where I'm most of the time. Someone really liked the LV nails last week when I went to pick up our Outback order. And then I had redone my nails with some more, I don't know, CG, or I don't know what it was. Some designer, but I didn't really recognize them because I'm not really into designer stuff. At the dentist's office, one of the people, hygienist, not the one helping the dentist because I had to get a filling, she liked it. So strangers love them. People I know, they don't like them. They don't notice them. They're not into it. My mom would, but she's not here. Okay, so let's let that dry a little bit. While we're doing our foil glue. Now we can either do 2 nails. Let's just do 2 nails. Because I don't know how that's going to work. I guess 3 would be okay. Let's do 3. Because these are kind of thin. I don't know. Let's just do 2. Have a little bit of contrast. No, 3. I never can decide, can I? So we're going to do 3. We just can't mess them up because I've only got 1 sheet. And like the ones I did yesterday, 1 sheet, I did 2 nails on each hand, and then I messed it up and took it off, and I had enough to do 2 nails on each hand again. So you couldn't even do a whole set with one of those. But I liked them so well, I found like some that was a whole box that had longer sheets in it versus just the sheets. And I had to hunt and hunt and hunt. And I also found we'll do some nails with these, some kind of mesh, something or other. I've not seen anyone do anything on them. They might, and I just haven't seen it. But hopefully those come in and we can do some of those. I'm already in the Christmas mood. Do you think it'd be too early for me to wear a Christmas sweater tomorrow to work? Yesterday Friday I wore a sweater that it was a Christmas sweater. You just couldn't tell. It was had little doggies on it. But anyway, so these are ready to cook, or the regular polish is not going to make a big difference to that. We're just going to let that dry while we're doing the foil, and then we'll do a top coat. So let's put these on for 60 seconds. So, yeah, I think we did all 3 nails. Oh, well, we'll find out. If I go to put a nail up and it doesn't stick, well, no, I didn't do that nail. So let me get a drink. And I'm doing this on my iPhone. So that's one reason I'm thinking, oh, well, I mean, I'm not good at editing anyway. Whether I did it, I've used that old Mac, the Mac laptop some, and it was just so slow. I think I bought it in 2012. And at the time, you know, it was a great, and there's nothing wrong with that. They're just slow and hard to deal with and stuff. And so I do some of them on my little iPad mini, but, you know, it doesn't really set up good for me, my little holder. So now I've got my little iPhone, and I've got a little holder that's holding this for me. So I'll show you the foils I got. Let's get this stuff out of the way. It came in a little thing with just these. I'm trying to be careful not to touch none of the nails. These. And I used these yesterday. And I also got a little package that had some like little animal prints. I haven't opened that one because apparently I must have really liked that, because this came in too. And so I already had this, and it's just like this little one that I ordered. And so I've ordered a box like this from Amazon to match. There were some kits for like, I think I paid $6 for one, and I did see some kits that had like 3 of them for $9.99, but like the other 2 that came with it, I already had and wasn't using them, and I just didn't need it. So per box, you're paying more, except that I did not need the other box. So let's see if we can get this going, and I can get this to go under the camera. So we're just, it's kind of random. This kind of looks a little bit like a map. I'm sticking in. Sometimes these that are solid colored like this, they're hard for me to determine what we need. And like yesterday, on top of all the other problems, what happened was I got a late start. Typically, if I'm just using plain nail polish with no gel or anything, you know, I need to get a super early start on it so that it can have a chance to dry. Well, I put them on and didn't let them dry, and I got them on, and then I said, well, I'm going to put a top coat on it. And then about that time, my husband was wanting me to go get our Outback, and I got them all gimped up. And so that's the reason I just took these 2 with the print on them. And so, and I did have a terrible time trying to get them in the right place, because never fails. You're going to, you know, hit us, not get the whole nail in there or something, because you don't want to waste it, especially this little sheet. You know you're not going to have enough, you know, to do any mistakes. Okay. See, this didn't, I don't know what happened here. If I just did not get all the paint on, which that's possible. We'll put some more here at the side. It's by no means perfect. That's the nature of foils. Well, I like this better than trying to paint a design. And I'm just really not into bling right now. I'm not really good enough at it. So anyway, that's what that one looks like. You know, some of the corners didn't show up. You're supposed to, according to, I think her name's Christy from Neo Nails, you're supposed to use darker colors underneath, but I didn't. I would have had to wait for that to dry, because I don't have any. I've kind of, some of my gels, I had to throw them out because I was past the expiration. Plus, I needed the room. So anything that I didn't think I was going to use, and I didn't have that many colors anyway. I think I got some spring colors. I had a bunch of little glitters and stuff that I'd opened, and I'd used a bunch of them, because back before I started making videos, you know, of it, I was, you know, but I wasn't going to use a lot of them. You didn't like the colors. The lid fell off. And like after a year, if you hadn't used it, you're not going to use it. Regular nail polish, you can kind of probably get away with. But this gel nail polish, you know, they got these chemicals. And this definitely probably would look better if I would touch up the sides with it. But I'm not going to. Oh, man. Let's see what we can do here. I saw a video yesterday. Someone was doing some, I think it's a Bruno foil kit, and they were pretty. But I think I have had all those foils before. They all look familiar, like something you could get off Wish. So I think what the people do is they're getting some glue, and then everyone's getting the foils from the same source. see if we can do a little better on this one. But like I said, these aren't as big a deal. I do like to have them real super pretty and all that other good stuff. But let's see, I'm doing a rehab on Friday. And I'm doing a dermatologist appointment on one day. So maybe I need to try to touch up the sides with a little bit of dark green. But we're not. I'm afraid I would just mess everything all up. It'll be okay. These here look okay. They're kind of not every inch showing. Well, one side's a little better. Let's see about this side, if we can get that a little bit more. You know, those foils I got from Dipped and Pretty, those I didn't seem to have as many problems. But they were different. They was those designer foils. They seem to be really good quality. Or maybe it's just because I started off with a dark background and didn't notice it. That might be what's going on. Uh-oh. I don't know if you can see me put that one on. Sorry if I got out of focus, out of the camera lens. But we're still in fall, so I thought, well, some still fall colors. I got some, after November, for sure, we're changing colors into more Christmas colors. And then after that, we'll do winter colors, kind of blue and white and winter thing. Especially here it gets cold. I mean, like, I'm in Joplin, Missouri. It's not really south. It's kind of, and it's not really in the middle either. But we still can get pretty cold sometimes. Okay, let's see if we can do this side a little bit more. Okay. See if we can get that on a little bit more. Probably if I wasn't doing it on camera, I'd do better, but who knows? This just may just be not real good quality foils. And just think, I bought a whole box of them. The one yesterday's wasn't any better, so it's the whole thing. So, I picked up some. See if we can do this side a little bit more. What'd be cool, I haven't seen any like some money type, you know, dollar bill ones or money type foils. I'll have to see if I can find some for next time I do an order. A little bit more came off. We'll do these other two, and then I might go back and see if I can get a little bit more on those, on the other hands. Y'all tell me if this format's okay with the camera and all that other good stuff angle. See how this does. Let's see if we can get a little bit more this side. A little bit came off. Let's see if we can get this side a little bit more here. A little bit more came off. Anyway, it's okay. I'm not going to go into the side with dark green. I would have tried. I might try to get a little bit more full off on some of them, but that's about the extent I'm going to do. If I was, I kind of like these nude, although some people wouldn't consider them nude. You know, it depends on your skin tone. People that got a little deeper skin tone, they probably wouldn't call this nude. I'm calling it nude. It's nude for me. Wouldn't be nude for everyone. They would need something a little darker nude. So, alrighty then. Let's see what we're going to do here. See how this looks when I pull this one off. Well, one side didn't come off good. We're going to try to get a little bit more on that one first. I could tell already. I'll be honest, I don't know that this was any better than using the old-fashioned kind. Both of them I had problems with. So I'm just thinking it's the foils. So let's see if I can get just a little bit more off this, because this is pretty naked over here. This one side over here. Maybe I didn't get enough glue on it. Maybe a drop came off. Okay, so now what we're going to do is to try to doctor these up just a tad. I'm going to take this and I'm going to try to get the brush like as dry as I can, just to kind of get the edges a little bit, because those are really light. Try not to get too much on there. Just kind of get the edges a little bit. Give a little bit of... No, I would not have done this except they're just so bare. Made a point to use these nude colors and then didn't even, I'm not going to waste my time doing the tip, because those are probably going to get filed down more when I go to try to start typing. Just filling them in just a little bit, help it out. Well, these gels definitely a quicker way to do nails than when I was doing them. I think I kind of rubbed that one off a little bit. Then waiting on it to dry. I for sure couldn't do one of those on camera. I would have to definitely learn to do better at editing. There we go. Probably what I should do on the next is don't do the back of them. Just wait till I get it on and do it. Instead of doing it and then having to touch it up, because we know we're going to mess it up. This one here didn't need so much on it. We'll just do a little bit. Somehow I've managed to get more on this one. Uh-oh, got some on there, that's okay. We'll just do all the sides and then do all three of the backs when we're done. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn around and get all these little back edges. Just filling in a little bit. Got too much on that one. Okay, we've done about all the damage we can do. Try to dry this one off a little bit. Alrighty, so I'm going to put a gel top coat on here. So we'll see how this works out. Supposedly, you're supposed to be able to. A lot of people, when I first started kind of doing my own nails, supposedly you're just able to put a top coat on top of regular polish. And that's what these are. This orange, peach, and green. That's just regular polish. I'm going to put the top coat on all the solids first. And then I'll go to the other ones. So hopefully. And this is Shiny from Nail Couture. I might have another one somewhere. I don't know. I do need to be using my gel stuff. I just had quit because my fingers were so sore. But if I'm doing it on, not a good thing. Hold on a second. On press-ons, as long as it's not touching me, I should be okay. I don't know that I'm going to buy a lot of stuff. I'm going to just try to use what I've got before I buy any more. And then I'll make my decision. This one here, I kind of scratched it or something, but it's okay. Now we do the 3 inside nails. Trying to keep from smearing that green. This one, I got a lot of green on that one. I'm going to do all 3 of them, then I'll do all 3 of the backs. Alrighty. So I'm going to cure these for 1 minute, maybe 2. We'll see how this works out. That's one thing I like about this little lamp. I can set it up on top. We're going to cure this for a minute and see how it works out. I may have to do 2 because of us putting a base coat on top of regular polish. Something burning my finger. No, but I told you I did these yesterday and I went to bed. It did not immediately get inflamed, but when I woke up it was. So I don't know. You know, I've got this scleroderma and I see the dermatologist this week, and then I asked about him recommending me to a rheumatologist. And so I don't really know how severe a case I got. I do know it's affected my internal organs. Some of them, not my lungs, but some of the other organs. And, but before, you know, I didn't really know what was going on. I still don't know what's going on. I just know that I'm having problems, you know. So, and I think I'm going to do this let's do this one more time just for good measure. I don't know if this is a no wipe top coat or not. I do have some alcohol, so that's okay. It's not going to hurt to wipe it if I've got them good and cured. So. And as far as, you know, because I haven't been seeing him do any videos. Now, I don't know if I unfollowed him or if he's just not doing them. Because I never really had a gripe with him. I didn't think it was a good deal. I still get his emails all the time. But I didn't think that was a good business to not send out orders. I realize he's business, but what do? You hire people. Of course, except that it was going on when people were making more money staying home than when they were working. So that might have been a factor. But he was slow even before that. So I don't know if that's the only excuse. Okay, let's get out the alcohol. I forgot to get that out. But I've got some right here. Right here. So, and I got some paper towel, little things. Don't want anything with lint on it. That's another thing. I use cotton balls to take my, take the old ones off, and there was lint everywhere. Okay, let's see how this works. It seems okay. So now you know. If you didn't already, you can use, and they seem okay. They seem like I don't have to. This has still got this little mark that I scratched in it, but that's okay. I probably would have fixed it or tried to fix it if I wasn't on camera. Anyway, so this is the set we did. I might be wearing those this week. Even if they don't look good, that's okay. That's okay. So, hope y'all had fun. I had fun. And so I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye-bye.